news. It's time for us to tell you something good because things ain't all bad out here. There's some good happening, and we're going to share right now with Tell Me Something Good. C-Dub, kick us off, man.
I got this story here. This man named Ray has been paralyzed and is cared for by his two sisters in Des Moines, Iowa. A big storm came through and tore up his backyard and fences and everything, and the two ladies said, well, we're going to try to find one of our friends that borrowed a chainsaw. The man came over and said, lady, you're going to need more than just a chainsaw. So he was able to find some high school football guys that came out there. It was about 30 of them. Came through, they put the man fence up. They got rid of all the trees and stuff and everything. And she was just crying. And she was just saying, I just really thank you guys. And she broke down crying. And the little guy was like, that's what we do in Iowa. We help people.
All right.
I said, that's all right there.
Big, strong black boys out there.
Well, I have a story that is more of an update as well. There's a young lady named LaShonda Williams. She'd been living in her car in the Inglewood Kroger parking lot right here in Nashville.
Wow.
So there's a manager. Her name was Jackie Vandal. She saw her every day. And, LaShonda was like, will you hire me? Will you hire me? Will you hire me? Well, they weren't hiring. So finally, whenever they were ready to hire, Jackie said, we're hiring. You have to fill out the information. So she had an old laptop in her car, asked if she could poured it up in the store and fill it out. Took her like 2 hours to fill out this application. But as soon as she hit that submit button, Jackie hired her on the spot. 8 months later, Jackie is upbeat every day walking into the place, into Kroger. She got an apartment. They had people that had donated furniture and helped her get back on her feet. So shout out to the Inglewood Kroger, Jackie Vandal, and LaShonda Williams. God bless you, girl.
God bless you. God bless you.
That's
what about you, Sleazy? What you got, man?
Well, I went over here to the nation's capital. Man, I went over here to Washington, D.C. It was a teacher, Carmen Garner, man. He received his stimulus check. Black people. He black because when we wait on our check to do something good. We can't just do it with our money. We got to wait till we get a check. Anyway, he got his stimulus check, so he wanted to pay it forward. So he was taking these black inner city kids to go fishing and do stuff out in the wilderness because, they from the city. You don't get to do good country fun stuff all the time.
Yeah, good country
fun. So fishing is his passion. So he took the kids, and the kids are loving fishing. They be wanting to go every week now. So he got, he's saving the kids, man, getting them out the streets and getting them doing some good fun, man.
All right. Could have spent that stimulus check recklessly, but he didn't.
No, he didn't.
What you got, Ken?
Photo of two young girls sitting outside of Taco Bell in Salinas, California. That's right outside of Monterey. Went viral. They showed the two young girls. They were out on the concrete with their laptops open, notepads, and they're doing their schoolwork. Taco Bell employees came out there and was like, what's going on? Well, we don't have no Wi-Fi, man, so we just out here trying to use y'all free Wi-Fi so we can go to school. And the story hit the net. And it's a sad fact that nearly 40% of Latinos in California don't have access to the internet. The home of Silicon Valley, right?
Right.
So since then, they got on the internet, then they got on the news. Their mom is an essential worker. She works out in the field picking berries. And that family was about to be evicted out of their home. September the 1st, they were getting evicted. A GoFundMe account was set up. They raised more than $30,000. They got them back into their apartment. They got them new computers, and they got free Wi-Fi from the company, local service provider that does that work.
That is amazing.
That's when I love the internet. The internet can do that kind of thing. It does that other silliness too, but the internet can do that. And to those young girls, I salute you for hey, we're not tapping out. We're going to go to Taco Bell and get our education.
No shame in that.
Ain't no shame in that. You do what you got to do. But thank you to all the people out there in Monterey for making that happen. Like I said, man, it's a lot of bad things going on, but there are a lot of good things like those stories. And we always share on Tell Me Something Good.